Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we will explore QQQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, and now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has rated QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.98. Now, let's explore the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this timeframe. The ETF has experienced a gain of 6.33%. This results in an average return of 0.20% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a strong upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The trend observed over the past 3 months suggests a potential change of approximately 22.93% over the next 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 18.11% and 26.57%. Analyzing the longer-term outlook, our 12-month assessment indicates a projected change of about 8.81%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance may fluctuate between negative 16.03% and positive 9.42% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price within a range of about $465.36 to $606.41. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline: QQQ ETF price ended at $554.20 on Friday, after losing 0.225%. The QQQ ETF price fell by negative 0.225% on the last day, which was Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, from $555.45 to $554.20. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.677%, moving from a day low of $552.05 to a day high of $555.79. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 1.46% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 4 million shares, though this was accompanied by falling prices. This may signal an early warning, and the risk may increase slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 38 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $21.23 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $557.63, and the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 0.62%, or $3.43, below the 52-week high of $557.63, which also represents the all-time high for the ETF. In recent developments, the Invesco QQQ Trust, an exchange-traded fund that primarily tracks the Nasdaq 100, continues to attract attention as it showcases strong performance amid market fluctuations. On the 11th of July, it was highlighted that a lesser-known artificial intelligence exchange-traded fund has outperformed QQQ, which may prompt investors to reassess where they allocate their resources, favoring exchange-traded funds that demonstrate superior growth potential. Moreover, as of the 10th of July, job creation in the United States remains robust, with the economy adding 147,000 jobs in June. This trend of steady job growth could bolster investor confidence, underpinning potential increases in QQQ's stock price in the short term. However, the market is facing challenges as tariff-related concerns and a potentially overbought technology sector raise caution flags. The recent acknowledgement of these factors suggests that while the long-term outlook for QQQ remains positive, given technology stocks' historical resilience and capital appreciation, investors may exercise more strategic positioning in the immediate future. Ultimately, reliance on equity returns from technology giants like Apple and Amazon will likely fuel QQQ's growth trajectory, especially as artificial intelligence technology gains momentum and drives efficiencies across sectors. In the longer term, as strategic investments in technology proliferate, QQQ could maintain its position as a key player in an evolving market landscape, despite current short-term volatility. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned QQQ a hold grade with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Benchmark rated QQQ as outperform with a hold action. On Thursday, the 26th of June, 2025, Benchmark rated QQQ with a negative grade and a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, Benchmark assigned QQQ a mixed grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, Edward Jones rated QQQ as mixed with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal from the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. Should there be any corrections downward, support can be expected at $553.85 and $534.54. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also been generated, which may influence near-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Wednesday, July 9th, 2025, and thus far, there has been a decrease of 0.369%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 15 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 55 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 51 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 55 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 43 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 34 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $524.79 and $519.11. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the fund may then decline to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $524.79. Should this level be broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $519.11 and $513.04. This exchange-traded fund is typically traded at a good volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the last day, the fund moved $3.74, representing a change of 0.677% between its high and low. For the past week, the fund has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.744%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for the QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, often referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate a low expectation for the company's future, or suggest that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, presenting a potential buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the QQQ. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $555.45. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $524.79. If this support level holds, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $539.94, reflecting a decrease of 2.57%. This exchange-traded fund experiences low daily fluctuations, which contributes to its lower risk profile. However, the relative strength index, measured over 14 periods, stands at 78, indicating a significant increase in risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a generally positive trend, indicate that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for QQQ ETF to perform well in the short term. However, after analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems suggest that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 14th of July, we anticipate that QQQ will open lower by 187 0.1 and start trading at $554.01. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.